Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with the Internal Revenue Service. Welcome to my YouTube station. I know I have a red face. I have used Effudex to kind of burn off all my like cancer and everything that's been sitting there, and my face is going to be like this another 10 days. But when I come out of this baby, I'm George Clooney all over. Anyway, listen, as a former agent, I worked at IRS 10 years. I've worked there a decade. I have a whole team of former agents on staff. Peter Salinger in my office has worked over 3,500 offers and compromise. We are probably the nation's premier offer and compromise group. Truly, I don't think any two people in the United States have worked more offers. I want to talk to you today about the offer and how to get an offer accepted. First of all, I got to clear the air of all the other crap that you can settle your debt for pennies on a dollar. And remember, I worked this program and accepted offers and denied offers, as did Peter Salinger. So whatever I tell you is gold to you. If anyone tells you anything different from this red face, they're lying to you, and hang up the phone on them. If you don't use this, make sure you use former IRS agents who know these systems. There's a very specific system for the offer. So let me tell you, if you're going to first of all, if you're going to hire us, hire somebody, use us. If you don't, let me give this information to you on how you can do this yourself. First of all, you need a 433A OIC. That's the financial statement you're going to give them. You're going to give them a 656 form. That's where you make your offer. Offers and compromise are one on the 433A OIC. That is understanding the financial statement and what IRS is going to do with it. IRS is a former agent, and Peter, what we do is we drill down on that financial statement. We're trying to find out what we can get out of your assets. What's the full value? I'm going to look at the value of your house. I'm going to look at the value of your assets and come up with that figure. That figure already belongs to IRS. If you're making an offer, you must at least make that figure. You can't do an offer less. If you have a pension plan, an IRA equity in your home, and that comes out to $100,000, you can't make an offer for less than 100. If you're thinking of no, you can't, forget it. Then IRS is going to look at your income, and they're going to tear your income apart. I mean, your expenses apart. They're going to look at your income, and they're going to find out, gee, look at those expenses. Are they meeting our averages, our national standard? Find out what the national standard is for your expenses that you claim, because you're not going to get what you think allowed. Go Google IRS national expenses for food and clothing, IRS national expenses for housing utilities, for car payments, and for car expenses. That's what IRS is only going to allow you for your expenses. When people make these offers, if they have nothing, their offer probably is going to get accepted. If you have a complicated offer and you don't have a tax pro working your case, I will tell you your offer it will not be accepted. If you want to do this yourself, study the National Standards Program. Make sure you're proficient in it, because that usually makes and breaks offers and compromise. What you put down for your expenses, IRS is going to say, we're not going to allow those. So that's why it's critical. You can get any offer and compromise accepted if you know the standards. By the way, IRS has a pre-qualifying tool. It's pretty good. It's not what a professional would use, but you could go ahead and look at the IRS the pre-qualifying tool. Go to irs.gov, look at the pre-qualifying tool for the offer and compromise. Walk through that. I just want to tell you one other thing. Make two things. Make sure all your tax returns are filed and you're up to date. And your offer and compromise is not won by setting it off. It's usually the planning stage, 2 or 3 months before you file it. A professional will look at that financial statement and make the financial statement better, so you'll get the lowest offer and compromise. So do your research, do your due diligence. And no matter who you're going to use, make sure you use a former IRS agent doesn't have to be me, who knows the offer and compromise program. We know every trick in the book, and believe me, offers and compromise are tricky. Thank you. Give me a subscription if you would. I'd really appreciate it. We are the real deal, and we always tell you the truth. Thank you so much. I apologize for my red face. I want it gone.